Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're listening to this podcast from. Today we are live at Ndere Centre, the 6th edition of the Gathering of Givers. Our theme is generosity that serves, stays and sustains. And today I have a guest. She's going to tell us her name and her first memory of generosity.
Hi everyone, my name is Shanta. I am a Ugandan. So I run a foundation called APAR Foundation, which does various humanitarian activities in all parts of Uganda, 26 districts. And my first memory of generosity is when I was just 16 years old. And my school recruited us as volunteers to go and do vaccination drive in a very remote area. And in that remote area, the mothers actually came with children with no clothes at all. That really touched me.
Yes.
And remember, this is about 35 years ago. So I think from there onwards, it just touched my heart that we can give no matter what little you have. It means a lot to the person who doesn't have any.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's where my journey began.
That's
happy memories.
Yes,
very happy
yes.
ones.
So where does this giving and the work you do come from?
My work is actually connected to my spiritual roots as well. In Hinduism, there are several ways I think all religions have preach humanitarian. Humanitarian is a worldly language, global language. Every religion says give back. So my roots come especially from my spiritual ends, because our Guru, Pramukh Swami Maharaj, also gave back. He visited villages and I always saw him, and it really inspired me, like, what can I do to replicate what he has taught us?
Yes.
And this is how it's imbibed with our religion as well, to give back in whatever ways, clothes, medicines, whatever you can do.
Whatever you can.
Give. But it has to be from your heart.
Yes,
and that's very important.
Yes. And that's why our logo, even as we champion all this work, is Omutima Omugabe, because it starts in the heart.
In the heart.
Yeah, so that indeed it can serve, stay and sustain.
Right.
The giving, and I think people can tell when the giving is shallow, when you're just doing it
for pictures,
for pictures or for personal gain. They can tell.
Yes.
I think we often assume that they can tell.
Yes.
You can tell when giving is from the heart.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about APAR Foundation. What do you guys do? You said you're in 26 districts. What are the things around which you mobilize generosity?
One unique thing about our foundation, we are 8 years old now, but we have never done a fundraiser. It all comes back like, when you do the right thing, right people will join you.
Yes.
So it's always the right people coming to join, and different donors had different things they wanted to give. So it's not always in cash. Always, sometimes things more came in kind. And how to distribute this thing, that's why we are spread across different districts, because different communities had different needs. You see some communities like in Bolisa, they need water. Somebody needs health. In Karamoja needs clothes. So the need is endless. But when you prioritize and you see where the need is more, we do nutrition programs in slum areas, 3 slum areas in Kampala, and then outside in hospitals. We go where children are really sick, like in cancer wards. These children are they hardly get a chance to go to school even. So just giving them that moment to smile about something. We have done over 95 health camps around Uganda, treating about 4,000 people at a camp. So it has been overwhelming as well. Of course, in those health camps, we have like a mobile hospital, starting from registration, physicians, lab. We have the fully stocked pharmacy, women's clinic, dental, eye. And you see, this is a holistic approach. A mother will come with the children, or a grandfather will come with his children. They all need help. This is why we included the basic primary health care which a human needs.
Yes.
We do borewells. We have done 35. By end of this year, we'll complete 50, which is also a great milestone, because our target was 50 at the end of the year 10, but I think we'll achieve it earlier than that.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
We have served over 1.8 million meals around schools. We have done 10,000 girls with menstrual hygiene products. We also support, because it's not always the girl child, so the boys which schools we go to, the boys also get scholastic support, exercise books. They get even sometimes we do feeding programs in schools, and mostly to talk about their hygiene, what they can do, and give them hope, because everybody needs hope of where you are heading to in the future.
Yes.
So basically, it's a holistic approach.
Yes.
And also trying to help all our donors, whatever they have. As I told you, the things we get in kind, whether it's exercise books, whether it's medicines, whether it's mattresses, whether it's wheelchairs, we are still reaching out to the last mile where people really need them. We have also donated more than 150 wheelchairs. We have donated more than 500 mattresses to the elderly, disabled. During COVID, actually, we are the only ones working with the disabled and the elderly people, because these are the most ignored community members of our families. So
yes, indeed. Yes,
we
indeed.
try. We
Yes.
are trying, and I think the giver is God. We are just his messengers on this earth.
Yes, indeed. And Shanta, so in the last almost month together, I've seen you at the East Africa Philanthropy Network meeting.
Yes.
This week we were together at the Uganda, at the Philanthropy Symposium.
Right.
So what makes you want to connect with other givers? Why is it important for givers to connect with each other?
I think it's a strong community. When you see, when every business has its own support system around you. Indians, people believe they are business people. So people around me are doing businesses. But where do I connect to people who are fellow givers, who connect with communities? I come there to learn also from what others are doing, how I can even do better what I'm doing, as well as do partnerships. Partnerships are important. I can't be everywhere. But I might get somebody who is say, can we take you to Kabale? There's a school which is, so who is the person on ground there who knows their people better? These are the connections we really value.
Yes,
because every community has their own heroes, and they know them much better, including language, including culture. I can't just go and pose myself there and say I'm come to. It's always good to have the human connection wherever you go. It's not always what can I get from you, but it's always what I can give you as well.
Yes, indeed. And what I can learn from you in the process as well.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And what brought you here to the Gathering of Givers, if I may ask? It's your first time, I know, and we are doing our 6th edition. So not that you shouldn't come, but curious. Why did you come today?
I came because the meeting I saw was so powerful.
Yes.
What I have learned through the 2-3 days, also from the EAPN, and from the first moment I connected with you, Jackie. I think you have some very divine energy around you. And I really value that. I'm not saying because of just for the sake of saying it, but there's something which I will not say outer beauty, but there's an inner beauty which attracts the like-minded people. And that connection is what I have with you. And also, I'm sure you bring a lot of value to so many other people around. So learning from you, seeing what you do. Sometimes you don't need a teacher to teach you do this and that. You watch people and you see what they do and learn from them.
Wow.
And that is what has brought me here, because I'm truly, truly inspired. Not only what you do, but what others you have brought in this room do as well.
Yes.
And not only in Uganda, I'm sure there are other people coming from other countries as well. So I have really, really learned a lot.
Amen.
Yes. And thank you so, so much, Jackie. And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. And as we land this, as we end this, what is your message to a giver that is struggling, wondering whether their giving is making a difference?
The person who is struggling there, I think the best thing would be, it doesn't matter what you give. You can't say it's just a 1,000, because the person out there must have been struggling for that 1,000 shillings to maybe take a child to the hospital. So let's not confine ourselves like it's only very little, because it means so much to somebody who doesn't have anything. Everything has a value. Everything has a huge value for somebody who doesn't have anything.
Absolutely.
And as my guru says, that in the joy of others lies our own. So you make people around you happy and you'll be more happier.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you, Shanta, for joining us. Thank you for all the work you and the many volunteers that you work with are doing in community. Before Shanta came to the show, she and her team were out in a community doing work with 300 children. So this is a woman who also walks her talk. And we celebrate you and welcome to the Gathering of Givers, where we're talking about generosity that serves, stays, and sustains. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you.